you're going to make a list of 10 to 20 people. These are your go-to people, people that you know you can depend on, people that you trust and respect and admire, and who trust, respect, and admire you. People you have influence over. 10 to 20 names and phone numbers. Now, side note, you want to build that list to at least 200. You don't have to do it tonight, but understand that in our business, in this world, your names list is your capital. The bigger your list, the more money you make. Bless you. If you give me a list of 200 names, I'm going to turn that into a six-figure income. So make a list. Number 2, learn how to invite. Now, you talk to the person who invited you here. We have all kinds of tools on how to invite, but the basic premise is we have a phone call, we have a video, we have whatever. You'll learn how to do that. Don't try to talk to anyone before learning how to do that from the person that invited you here. Number 3, we're going to go back to that list and we're going to set some appointments. We'll role play. You can practice with us a little bit, right? Practice a little bit. Make some appointments and learn the importance of three-way and edification. Three-way calls, edification. So here's the three-way. We were just doing this. Tell me your name.
Tal.
Tal.
Kofit.
Kofit.
H-O-F-I-T. Kofit.
Kofit.
Oh, Kof is monkey. Kof is monkey. Oh,
Am I messing it up?
we did Simcha. We did Ilcham.
Kofit. So Tal and Kofit. Yes? Okay, now watch this. There's 3 of us. Kofit knows Tal. They have trust. Tal brings in Ed, an expert. Kofit may think that Tal doesn't know anything about business. She won't say that, but she might be thinking that, what does she know about business? She's never made $1 million in business, right? But Tal brings in Ed as the third-party credibility. But Kofit and Tal have trust, and because Tal has edified Ed, edification means you speak highly of your business partner. So Tal's like, oh, Ed, he's great, he's successful in the business, he's a leader, he flew all the way from the States, he's only here for a couple of days, I can't even believe I'm going to be able to get you in the room. She does all the right things to build up the experience. So Hafid is like looking at me like, okay, whatever this guy says, I'm gonna pay attention because, I respect him. She's got respect for me because Tal edified me correctly. So the three-way is we got trust here, and then we have respect here. And Tal has made the introduction between Hafid and Ed for us to have a conversation, whether she can leave. And we can have a conversation. That's the whole point of a three-way. Because Tal is brand new. She has to know that she's supported, and whatever Hafid has to ask questions or whatever process, she knows I have her back. She's not by herself. Three-ways are very powerful. They only work if you edify. You have to properly edify your business partner and the experience. So like a travel party like this, I don't know how you all promoted for this, but here's how I would be promoting for it. I know I'm going longer than 5 minutes because I'm in Israel. So, I would be like, listen, tonight, at what time did we start?
8 o'clock.
8. I got access to 1 seat. And I got a list of 10 names I'm about to call right now, but I'm calling you first. Now, there's someone coming in from the States, from New York City. This person's a big shot, successful entrepreneur, and they've helped a lot of people make a lot of money in a short period of time, and we have audience with this person tonight, and there's going to be a lot of successful people in the room, business owners, movers and shakers, people that are making things happen. I'm going to be able to introduce you to some of them. But I only have one seat because it's already sold out. But I got a ticket with your name on it. Do you want it? Do you want it? See how I'm building up to everything in that one seat and its scarcity? Now they're like, okay, well, yeah, I don't even know what it is, but I'm coming. Because you have properly edified the situation. And anyone that I introduce my guest to, I'm gonna do it again. It's one of my good friends and business partners over here, Shirley. She's amazing, phenomenal leader, just making things happen. She's touching lives, not just here, but in different countries. I mean, she's ridiculous. And Shirley, this is Hofit, right? Boom! And she's like, wow, this is cool. Like, all right, these people are nice. And none of this it's not hypey. It's not fake. I'm not saying anything that's not true. I'm just having some fun. Okay? So number 3 is you're going to set the appointments, and you're going to really get into understanding three-way and edification. And you can do it over the phone. If you got to show somebody the video over the phone, it's the same thing. Always bring in a third party if you're brand new. It's the same thing whether it's in person or over the phone. Number 4, the more you show, the more you grow. That's it. The more you show, the more you grow. You go out and you show this thing 10 times and you slop it up, you will have learned something. And if you show it 10 times and you don't get any results, you must stop and pick up the phone and call one of your team leaders and say, hey, I just exposed 10 people, not one of them signed up. What do I need to tweak? Because if you show 10 and you're face-to-face and no one signs up, we got to tweak something. That means there's something we have to tweak. If you invite 10 and no one shows up, we have to tweak something. Don't go out and do 10 more without getting feedback. Okay? And then number 5, collect a decision. Collect a decision. We put Hofit on the hot seat. We were like, and Hofit? And she was like, I was like, no, we're not going to do that. But before she leaves, we will collect a decision. Why? Because we're professional decision collectors. This is not sales, where I'm here to try to beg you or chase you or convince you. I have no interest in that whatsoever. I invited you to take a look at the idea. Idan gave a 5-star presentation, gave you an incredible experience. All you have to do is say, yes or no. Tell me yes, tell me no, tell me quick. Gotta go. That's it. That's all we do. Well, Ed, what if they need some time to think about it? I'm going to give you about 60 seconds. What if they want to, consult with their spouse or what have you? Again, I will give you a second option. You and I can go and we can show your spouse together, or you can decide you want to get started. You can take it and we'll show it together with your spouse and you're already in. That's all you got. That's it. Anything else is a no. Doesn't mean no forever, just means no tonight. You can change your mind tomorrow. You can call me tomorrow and say I'm ready to get started. That's fine. I will never show this to you again. I'm not going to spend time with that. You can come to as many events as you want. My doors are open, but I will never bring this up to you again. Do you know how much... Did you see it down up here? That man was going to work. Like he painted the vision. If you don't get it after that, I mean, you need to go, do some work on yourself and come back. But I just want a decision. You know why? Look at this room. It's filled with people. You know what's going to happen next time we're in here? It's going to be more people. What's going to happen next time? It's going to be more people. No one has time to be following up. So we go, we show and we grow, we show and we grow, we show and we grow. There are you got 10,000 people that are going to be coming through this pipeline over the next 10 months. So we're not trying to force people to get started. We are respectfully giving them our undivided attention for this moment so they can make an informed decision. And then we got to go after that, because you'll get lost in the funnel. You know, if Hafid is like, listen, Ed, can you call me tomorrow? Can you give me a couple? Well, listen, I got 100 other people I got to see between now and Monday. It's just not going to happen. You'll get lost. I'll forget. I won't remember. I'll forget. And it's not that. So I don't want to be disrespectful to her, and just kind of she'll think I'm blowing her off. No, just tell me now, because otherwise you call me. You can call me whenever you're ready. I will not be calling you about the business. We can hang out and do all that, but not about the business. Does that make sense?
Yes.
Okay, so what's step number 1?
Make a list.
Make a list.
Learn to invite.
Learn to invite.
Edification. Three-way edification.
Right, and you're going to set some appointments. What's number 4?
The more you show, the more you grow.
What's number 4?
The more you show, the more you grow.
What's number 4?
The more you show, the more you grow.
Good. Number 5 is?
Collect a decision.
Collect a what?
Decision.
What's number 5?
Collect a decision.
Tell me.
Yes, tell me no, tell me quick, because I gotta go.
See how simple that is? Teamwork makes the dream work. See, the cool thing is this. Those of you that got started tonight, you're surrounded by an army of individuals that are willing to go to hell and back for you to create success. You're in business for yourself but not by yourself. So you get to lock arms with all of these veterans who know what they're doing. That will guarantee your success. See, the one thing I knew when I got started, I was like, okay, if this person is doing it, and that person is doing it, and she's doing it, and he's doing it, and she's doing it, I can do it too. They put their pants on one leg at a time just like I do. There's nothing wrong with my brain. I don't have any handicaps. Right? I can follow direction. So if she's successful, I can do it too. It's not rocket science at all. So that should give you great peace of mind. If you're lazy, forget about it. You're in the wrong room. If you're a scared person, if you're like a moral coward, you have no backbone, you have no guts, you have no courage, you have no shot. You're in the wrong room. Now, if you have no courage, can you develop that? Yes. But you got to be coachable. If you're coachable, you're set. If you're coachable, you can follow direction, you're good, because all that other stuff can be overcome. But if you try to do this your own way, or you think you know, you have no shot. It's just not going to happen. So this business is a truth-telling business. It's going to tell you the truth about who you are, whose you are, and who the people around you are. And some of y'all are not going to like what you discover in the process. That's just growing up. But I promise you, those of you that are getting started, 12 months from now, your life will be totally different. Totally different. Just make that commitment. Whatever your time is, 5 hours a week, 10 hours a week, whatever you can commit. Make the commitment, keep your commitment to your commitment. It's that simple. So, that's the Fast Start training. I appreciate you all coming out. What time do we start tomorrow?
8:30. We're putting you to work.
So what time do they have to be there?
8:30. It starts at.
Oh, they show up at 8:30, we start at 9?
Exactly.
Yeah.
And we start with the push play.
Don't tell them. Does everybody know where it is?
No, I will repeat it. I thought
To be on time,
Okay,
it's
good.
very late.
Oh yeah. And I'll do this tomorrow. I won't do it now. But this again, could you all just one last time give it up for this man right here?
חבר'ה, אני חוזר על הכתובת למחר.